All right, so today, class, we are going to continue doing mean. This is what we did yesterday. These are the notes that we took yesterday, and then we also did the page together that I had printed out. So we know that mean is the average, okay? It's when you add up all of the points and divide by how many points there are. So this is covering still the learning goal 6-12. But today we are moving on to data displays. Okay, so we're going to have bar charts. We're going to have pictographs. It's like a graph with pictures. We're going to have dot plots. And we're going to have frequency tables. These are different types of data displays that you should have seen in 6th grade. Now, why are we still on the 6th grade standard? Why are we still on summarizing and describing data distributions? Because the 7th grade standard, you will see, is when we are given more than one display and you have to compare them. So if we had, what kind of pet do you own? And this was Miss Fry's first period. And then we had another bar chart right next to it, and it was my second period, and we could compare them. But to properly be able to do that, you have to be able to analyze the data distribution with just one distribution given. Okay, so we start with the one data distribution, and then next week we're going to be moving on to when we have two of them, and we're going to compare them. So we are still describing the data distributions. We're still working with data sets, the center, and the mean. Is this, let me see, I'm playing around. It is, no, wait. Okay, it's still the good, it just looked blurry to me. I guess it's not. Is it still recording? Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's get started. This is challenging because I can't give you guys all these handouts, and a lot of these I would like for you to be able to write on them. But you know what? We're going to do what we can do. So page 49 would be mean. And then it would also say data displays. So different ways to display the data. So, as always, pause this video how you like. Page 49, mean data display. So then I'm going to turn to page 49. And number it. Bottom right hand corner as always. 49. Okay. Mean data displays. If you are following the agenda, then you will be doing this on Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Oh, did I not put the standard on the last? Oh, I did. Don't worry, we're good. Okay. So 6 SP this is 2.4, 2.5. Let me see. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're gonna do 2.4. And I think it's 2.5 also. Okay, I don't want to wait too long on this. 2.5. Okay, so what is important? First, we're going to start with bar charts. I don't expect you to draw these. Realistically, you're just going to have to write down the numbers that you get from it. I'm playing with the focus to make sure we're good. And do the best you can given that you don't have this. But in the next Khan Academy assignment, you're going to have one that's calculating the mean given data displays. And you will be given this, and then you're going to calculate the mean. So if you were given this bar chart right now, would you be able to calculate the mean? Well, let's see. Let's do the first one together. So, again, mean or the average. So we're doing the mean. It's the average. So we add them all up and then divide. Plus, divide. So, this first bar chart, it's important that you know how to analyze, how you know how to describe and read the actual bar charts. So it says frequency of colors in an M&M packet. So how often do these colors occur in the M&M packet? Well, if you have a pack of M&Ms, they had 100 blue ones, they had 99 green ones, they had 86 red ones, 77 brown ones, 73 orange ones, and 54 yellow ones. They don't always give you these numbers up here. But we're starting off with a very basic bar chart, and you can tell that this, like the blue, is right above 100. It's not anywhere close to 120, so they told us the exact number because it's really hard to know if that's 101, 102, etc. So the first step, guys, we have to add them up. So step 1, add up how many M&Ms we have total. Let's add it up. So we have 102 for the blue, plus 99 for the green, plus 86 for the red, plus 77 for the brown, plus 73 for the orange, plus 54 for the yellow. We're adding up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors of M&Ms. So check that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers that you're adding. Okay? These are big numbers. Double check your work. Use a calculator. 102 plus 99 plus 86 plus 77 plus 73 plus 54. 491. So what does that mean? That means total in our pack. Total, when we added all these up, we have 491 M&Ms. Okay? But we're finding the average. On average, how many of each color do we have? Step 2, divide. So we had 491 M&Ms total in the packet, but we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. So 491, and we're breaking them up into 6 different colors. 81.8333. Am I going to write that 3 forever? No. You just put the bar over it. So on average, the mean, on average, we have 81.83. So 81, almost 82, because 83 behind the decimals close to 100, so we're almost at 82. We have about 81 or 82 M&Ms of each color. On average. But this was just one packet that they took the sample from. If we took numerous samples, we might have more yellow in a different sample, less blue, like when we did the Skittles lab with our Skittles. We all had different breakdowns, distributions. On average, 81.83 M&Ms of each color. That's how frequently we would see it. That's how many of each. Okay, so we added up, totaled, and divided by how many colors. Okay, let's do our next bar chart. What kind of pet do you own? The options, we had a bunny, a dog, a cat, goldfish, or a hamster. So, let's total them up. Step 1, let's find the mean, the average. Now, from looking at this bar chart, it's clear what type of pet was most common? The cat. 10 students had a cat. What was the least common? The rabbit. Only 4 had bunnies. So step 1, add. Step 1, add. We total. So we had 4 for the bunny, and you can always write it underneath if that's easier first. We had 4 for the bunny. Oops, let me move this over. We had, let's see, for the dog, we had 8. For the cat, we had 10. For the goldfish, we had 6. For the hamster, we had 5. So you have to make sure you know how to read bar charts. We made these for the Skittles lab, guys. That was one of the last things we did before break. We did the Skittles lab, and at the bottom, we said how many of each color we had. 4 red, 2 orange, whatever it was for your breakdown. So, step 1, we add up. Let's find the total of how many pets there were in the class. 4 plus the 8 for the dogs, plus the 10 for the cats, plus the 6 for the goldfish, and then the 5 for the hamsters. So total we had 4 plus 8 plus 10 plus 6 plus 5. 33 pets in the class. 33. Now, step 2. After we add, we divide. So, yeah, maybe there are 33 pets total. But how many different types were there? 5 different types. Bunny, dog, cat, goldfish, and hamster. So 33 pets divided by the 5 types gives us the average, the mean, 6.6. So on average, if we added up all of these together and each animal had to have the same height bar, it would be right around 6.6. So we could take some of the extra from the purple and put it on the red. Okay, take some of the extra on the blue, put it on the darker purple. They would average out, they would be the same height, around 6.6, if we had to make all the bars the same height. So that's for bar charts. Okay, next we're going to go on to pictographs. It's just a graph of a picture. We have a graph of a picture. Now, this is math test scores. I got this off Google. That should be an S and say test. Math test scores. Okay. So, the key is crucial. The key is key. It is crucial. The star. Each star represents 1 student. Sometimes it'll be 2. Sometimes it'll be 100. So, 1 student scored a 70. 1 student scored 75. 2 students scored 80. So I'm going to put underneath each one how many scored it. 1 student scored a 70. 1 student scored a 75. 2, because there's 2 stars, scored an 80. 1, 2, 3 students scored 85. 1, 2, 3, 4 students scored a 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 students scored a 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 students scored 100. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 more is 4. 4 plus 3 more is 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 7 more is 18, and 18 plus 5 more, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There should be 23 students here, 23 stars. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so there are 23 students whose scores we have. There are 23 students, 23 stars. Now, we want to find that average test score, the mean math test score. Okay, so let's add up our scores. Now, do we just add up 70 and 75 and 80 and 85 and 90 and 95 and 100 and then that's it and divide by 23? Think about that. Would that make sense to just add up one of each score and divide by 23? No, that would not make sense. It would make sense to add up 170 because there's only one student who scored a 70. But what about the 7 kids that got a 95? You have to add up 95 those 5 times. Or 95 times 7 instead of adding it up 7 times. Did I say 5? I meant 7. Okay, so these take a little bit longer. We have 70 one time. We have 75 one time. We have 80 2 times. You have to add it twice. We have 85 3 times. You have to add it all 3 times. We have 90 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We had 95 7 times. We had 7 stars. So we have to add 95 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 100 5 times. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. So, if we had 23 stars, that means we should have written 23 scores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's really easy to leave one out, so always check it. Now we have to add all of these up. 70. I'm going to cross it out once I've already done it. Plus 75. Plus 80. Plus 80. Plus 85. Plus 85. Plus 85. Plus 90. Plus 90. Plus 90. Plus 90. Plus 95. 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 Plus 100. Plus 100. Plus 100. Plus 100. Plus 100. So, total 2,085. Okay? 2,085. And guys, if I were you, I would check it. I would re-add those up again and make sure. So that means total 2,085 points for the 23 students. We added up 23 numbers. We have to divide by 23. 2,085 divided by 23. 90 point, I'm going to round it to the hundredths, 2 decimal points, so 65. That means the average test score was a 90.65%, almost a 91. Oops. Now let's think about that. Does that look average? Did most of us score right around here? Well, yeah, because we had a lot of people that got a 95 and 100, and then between 70 and 90, of course the 70 and 75 are going to pull it down, but it's not like it's like a 20% pulling it down. So yeah, on average, we got about a 91. Think about if the answers make sense. Okay, let's do our last example for today. So our last example, we're going to have one more pictograph. 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 It's just a graph of a picture. Pictograph. So it's really important, guys, to read the key. This is crucial. Read the key. Each full circle is 2 pumpkins. Each half is 1 pumpkin. Okay? So we're going to find the mean for the pumpkins. Find the average. Okay? Step 1. Add up the numbers. Total. Add. I'm just going to put a plus sign. So we can count by 2s for the whole ones. Or you can even label them. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So each full one is 2, and each half is 1. You have to do what you need. So, if we continued that, ideally I would pause this and then it would come back and they would all be labeled. But we don't have that technology right now. So, anyway, here we go. These all represent 2, and then the half ones are 1s. So let's add them up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I'm going to circle this one to come back to it. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. Circle this one to come back to it. 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58. Come back to it. 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72. Come back to it. 73, 74, 75, 76. So there should be 76 pumpkins total. Now let's check it. So first we added them up. Let's check it. 2, 4, 6, 8. We had 8 Kurts. This way might honestly be smarter to do. We had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 Ruperts. That doesn't even make sense. Kurt picked 8 pumpkins. Rupert picked 13 pumpkins. Mary picked 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 pumpkins. Stanley picked 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 pumpkins. Aaron picked 2, 4, 6, 7 pumpkins. Nina, hey, that's Miss Stevens' name. Nina picked 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 pumpkins. So Nina and Mary picked 15, the same. So, honestly, this way's safer to do. So you have them, then you total these up to find the total of the pumpkins. So, 8, make sure you can see that, 8 plus 13 plus 15 plus 18 plus 7 plus 15. 76 pumpkins total. Check. Okay. Step 2 is to divide. We're dividing by how many different people picked the pumpkins. How many numbers did we add up? Okay, so 76 pumpkins were picked total. But how many people picked them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people picked those 76 pumpkins. So on average, the mean means average. On average, 76 divided by 6, 12 point. You guys know just that means the 6 keeps repeating, and then they round it up at the end because that's the calculator screen doesn't go forever. Just put the bar. So on average, 12.6 pumpkins were picked. On average, 12.6 pumpkins were picked by each person. Okay, that's our unit, pumpkins. So I know no one picked 12.6 pumpkins. That's between 12 and 13. So Rupert's the closest. But if we had to put the same number of pumpkins, this had to be the same number for each person, it would be 12.6. So guys, today we have focused on finding the mean. Finding the average using bar charts and pictographs. Okay, in the next video, we are going to continue finding the mean, but we're going to use dot plots and frequency tables. After these, you will be ready to do the Khan Academy assignment of finding the mean using data displays.